There are two kinds of T-Rex owners: those who spend 5 minutes maintaining their chain, and those who spend $5,000 explaining why they should have. Chains are a lot like pastors. They work best when they're properly supported and not stretched beyond their limit. Today we're talking about one of the easiest maintenance jobs on the entire machine, and one of the most ignored. 5 minutes a month can save you money, downtime, worn out sprockets, and maybe even a ruined weekend. So grab a rag and head out to the doghouse with me. Let's clean that chain. One good habit I picked up from a lifetime on motorcycles is simple: never ignore your chain. The Companion T-Rex has only one driven wheel, and that one chain transfers nearly 200 horsepower. That's a lot of responsibility for something most people don't even look at. If you've ever buried that clutch and launched hard, if you've ever done donuts, if you've ever accidentally left a thick black stripe through an intersection, your chain remembers. In general, I do 3 different inspections. Every ride, I give it a quick visual inspection. Once a week, I check chain tension, and once a month, I give it a proper cleaning and lubrication. The whole job takes maybe 5 minutes. The repair bill for ignoring it? Well, let's just say that you'll have plenty of time to think about chain maintenance while you're waiting for parts. Here's everything that you'll need. Chain cleaner. I use Motul, but plain WD-40 also works well. What you don't want is brake cleaner, gasoline, carb cleaner, or any kind of harsh solvent. Remember, your chain contains dozens of tiny rubber O-rings. These seals hold the factory grease inside each link. Destroy the seals, and you've shortened the life of your chain before you even leave the garage. You'll also need chain lube, oil-based if you live somewhere humid, and wax-based if you live somewhere dry, like Wyoming. Then grab a microfiber towel, some cardboard, and some shop gloves, unless your spouse enjoys chain grease on all her towels. Mine doesn't. Now, these aren't required, but they make the job so much easier. First, the spray applicator, size 530 for your T-Rex. It wraps around the chain so you aren't decorating your swing arm every time you spray. Second, forget the old toothbrush, forget the 3-sided chain brush. This TRex 360 chain brush is honestly brilliant. It surrounds the chain, keeps the mess contained, and cleans all 4 sides at once. It's one of those tools you didn't know you needed until you own one. Finally, my favorite, the BPA Racing Chain Slack Adjuster. No tape measure, no guessing, no, that looks about right. Just quick, repeatable, accurate measurements every time. Before we start, chalk both the front wheels, put it in neutral, take the parking brake off, and remove the GV bags. Raise the rear wheel just enough so it spins freely. No need to send it to the moon. Once you've got everything set, you're on to cleaning. Pick a starting point on the chain. I use the master link, but you can mark it with a paint pen if you like. Spray the cleaner generously. Don't be shy. The dirt didn't get there by accident. Let it soak for about a minute. Now, wrap the 360 brush around the chain. Drape the microfiber rag over the brush and simply rotate the wheel. Notice how little mess there is. You're cleaning all 4 sides without spraying grime all over your beautiful T-Rex. After a couple of rotations, remove the brush and then finish everything off with the microfiber towel. Pro tip, microfiber works better than an old t-shirt or a shop rag because it actually reaches down into the rollers and plates. And now it's time for fresh lubricant. Again, oil-based if you live somewhere humid, and wax-based if you live in a dry climate. Apply a light, even coat while rotating the wheel. Don't soak it this time. More isn't better. Excess lube doesn't stay on the chain. It ends up on your wheel, your suspension, your garage floor, your clothes, and usually all 4. Lower the T-Rex back onto the ground, and now check that chain tension. This is where the BPA Racing Chain Slack Adjuster really shines. Once it's calibrated, you simply lock it in place, check your measurement, and adjust if necessary. No crawling around with a tape measure, wondering whether you're reading it from the top or the bottom, or what real difference 1/8 of an inch actually makes. Your chain has one job: transferring almost 200 horsepower to one rear tire. Let's not make it do that while wearing a layer of gravel-flavored peanut butter. A clean, properly lubricated, properly adjusted chain runs quieter, lasts longer, protects your sprockets, and transfers every bit of that glorious horsepower exactly where it belongs. It's one of the cheapest maintenance jobs you can do, and one of the most rewarding. Spend 5 minutes now, or spend 5 weekends waiting on parts later. Your choice. I hope this video helped you out. Let me know in the comments, what's the one maintenance job every T-Rex owner should never skip? Until next time, keep the sunny side up and remember to be nice and ride safely.